Good morning, Virgos, or afternoon or evening, wherever you are in this world. Happy Thanksgiving to my fellow Canadians. I hope that you're all getting to enjoy it as best you can, especially with the restrictions. I know that they were getting more harsh in Ontario, but happy Thanksgiving. I hope you get at least some time to enjoy it with your families, whether that be on Skype or FaceTime, whatever be it, or with your friends who you've made family, either or. Please note this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. They're general messages, so they're not going to resonate with everybody. So just take what does and leave the rest. For those of you that would like a private reading that is specific to their own situation, please go ahead and book online on my website, and you can find the link to that in the description box below. So with that being said, let's get into this. What do they want to say to you? What does the person that you're thinking of want to say to you? What do they want to say to Virgos, please? What does Virgo's person want to say to them? About the situation, about how they feel, anything. What do they want to say? Cards are quite quiet. Maybe they really messed up and they don't know what to say. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Whatever's happened in the past, I think that they want to get back to that point where things were fun. Maybe you go for walks in parks. Maybe even you're playing in the leaves right now because of the beautiful fall weather. Maybe you went on trips together. Maybe you would even just laugh and have fun watching movies or shows. And I think that your person wants to get back to that, where things were simpler and everything just flowed nicely before any seriousness came in to the equation. And it's saying, I'm planning to take action too. Some of you could be at the beginning of a relationship, and maybe you haven't heard from them in a few days. Maybe they've been busy, or you're thinking that they're busy. Maybe they're trying to find the courage to take action. They could be struggling a little bit with self-esteem. Maybe they're worried about rejection if this is a newer connection, or if you guys had parted ways because of an argument or a breakup. They're just trying to get the courage to come forward and say the things that they need to say. And there it is. The Knight of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or they have water in their chart. Don't get too hung up on the signs, because honestly, it's about the energy, really. Or they could have the placement somewhere in their chart, and unless you know their birth chart, you wouldn't know. But anyways, this is action. The Knight is action, and taking action, and stepping forward, and offering their cup of love into a relationship. And this is continued action. So I feel like this would be getting back into a relationship. Or for those of you that this is new for, getting into a relationship. That time where you exchange, you have fun, you have experiences, you start building experiences that will lead to long term, when they then show up as a king or queen, for that matter. That's beautiful, Virgo. Somebody wants to be with you, and they are definitely thinking about it. Maybe they're trying to think of some fun way to make it happen. I'm asking for some time to get myself together first. Perhaps they were dealing with external circumstances, or maybe they're just trying to see how to balance what it is that they feel now, because it's a little different, right? As soon as somebody comes into your life and your feelings start to change, you start to change. because now you're sharing energetic space. So I'm feeling as though they may have children already, but I really feel as though this is them trying to get used to this new feeling of being different. Because when you're alone for a while, or when you're on your own, it's only yourself that you need to worry about. But now they have to worry about giving to you properly. They have to worry about sharing with you, sharing a life with you, sharing the day, the schedules, everything starts to get shared once in a relationship. And I think that they're trying to come to terms with how to do that, because it is new and it requires an adjustment on their end, right? Let's see what else. It's hard for me too. I'm just getting this feeling that they're feeling nervous. They're feeling very nervous, and if this was a breakup, they are definitely thinking about you. Again, this is Scorpio energy. So they're reminiscing about the good times, right? Like I had said in the beginning there. They're thinking about the times when you guys had fun and they want to come back. They want to reconcile. They're living in the past. Hence, it's hard for them. There we go. The Hierophant. They're amazing. Like I was just saying, they're revisiting their thought processes, their belief systems, the way that they do things. And because they've done things in such a way for so long, it's an adjustment period for them. It's an adjustment period for them to be able to bring someone new into their life and to actually show up the way that you would want them to. Or perhaps you're feeling like this as well. But you do have the Hierophant, which speaks to commitment, marriage, long-term being together. I mean, this person, I really think they're just struggling with the new way of life and how to incorporate all of the changes. I'm getting, do we move in together? If so, which place? Will they give up their place? Will I give up mine? It's different when somebody else has entered your space and you start making a life together. It just takes a little bit of time to get used to the difference of new. Does it mean that they don't love you? Absolutely not. Just taking some time. You scare the shit out of me. See what I mean? Maybe they want to show up so perfect for you and they don't know how. Maybe they don't feel like they're good enough for some reason. What is this? You scare the shit out of me. What happened that they are so afraid of? The Sun. What happened is you make them happy. So the paradox is you make them happy. They know that they love you and they want to be with you, but it's almost like they're scared that if they allow themselves to be happy, then it might end in some way, shape, or form, and that scares them because they'll be so happy, right? It's almost like when we self-sabotage. We get what we want and then we screw it up because we're so afraid of losing it one day. We are such complicated creatures, really. Let's see what else. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. I think what this is in relevance to this situation is they're just trying to get the power to say yes. It's not about saying no, it's about saying yes. And they need to get strong about it. They need to get secure about it in their own groundedness. They need to not be afraid of letting someone in. So what is the advice from Spirit, please? What is the advice from Spirit? You deserve love. You are lovable. Yes, Spirit is saying go for it. So cross watchers, if you're watching this, you do deserve love. Go for it. Let it happen. The only thing to fear is fear itself. Because look, it is safe for you to love. Didn't I say it? Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So there you go. It's all about just moving forward. So hopefully your cross watchers or whoever it is you're dealing with will sooner rather than later get the download that it's safe to move forward and that they can trust this is all going to work out and that there's nothing to be afraid of. All right, you guys, have a wonderful rest of your day, and thanks again for the likes, shares, and subscribes, as it really helps to support the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. Bye.